Welcome to another video by Team Matcom. In this particular video, we will be discussing a problem from the chapter Motion in a Plane from Class 11 CBSE textbook. Hope the video would be useful. If you need any clarification, do let us know in the comment section. They're telling that a motorboat is racing towards the north at 25 km per hour and the water current in that region is 10 km per hour in the direction 60 degree east of the south. Find the resultant velocity of the boat. They're telling that when you're considering the directions can be written as this is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. So motorboat is racing towards the north at 25 km per hour. So if you're drawing, this is the motorboat racing with a velocity VB is equal to 25 km per hour, 25 km per hour. Then the water current in that region is 20 km per hour in the direction of 60 degree east of the south. So VB is in northern direction. So this is going to be the southern direction, 60 degree east of the south. From south, 60 degree towards the east. So this angle will become 60 degree. So this is the velocity of the current that will be equal to 10 km per hour. We need to find out the resultant vector. So first we will find out the resultant. If you want to find out the resultant, assume that if you have two vectors, let it be vector A, and if you have another vector, vector B, if angle between these two vectors are theta, the resultant vector R will be equal to square root of, so resultant vector R is equal to square root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta, 2AB cos theta. In the same way, if you apply here, we have two vectors VB and VC. So the resultant magnitude R will be equal to square root of VB square plus VC square into 2VB VC cos theta. So this angle is 60. So obviously the angle between VB and VC will become 120 degree. So that is equal to square root of VB square. That is 25 square plus 10 square into 2 into 25 into 10 into cos 120. Cos 120. That is equal to square root of 25 square is 625 plus 10 square is 100. 2 into 25 is 50. 50 into 10 is 500. Cos 120 is minus 1 by 2. So this is equal to square root of 625 plus 100, that is equal to 725 minus 500 by 2 is 250 minus 250. That will be equal to square root of 475. That will be equal to square root of 475. So the resultant magnitude is 475. Now we need to find out, for example, assume that let this be the resultant. This is the resultant. What would be the angle or what would be the orientation of the resultant that we can find out? So obviously this will become the x-axis. Just assume that the angle between the resultant and x-axis, let it be alpha. Let it be alpha. Okay, let it be alpha. So here this is 60 degrees. So obviously this angle will become equal to 30 degrees. So if you consider the vector VC, it is making an angle 30 degree with the x-axis. That is why the vector VC can be resolved into two components, that is VC cos theta and VC sin theta. So this will be, so I will draw it over here. So here we have x component, here we have y component. Here we are having a vector that is VC making an angle 30. So this will become equal to VC cos 30. What is the value of VC? 10. 10 into cos 30 is root 3 divided by 2. That is equal to 5 root 3. So we got this is equal to 5 root. In the same way, this part will become VC sin 30. What is the value of VC? 10 into sin 30 is 1 by 2. That is equal to 5. So this is equal to 5. And this part will become equal to 5 root 3. But here you can see that the velocity of the boat in the northern direction, the y component of the velocity of the current is in the southern direction. So that will cancel with each other. So the V net, the net velocity of the boat will become the velocity of the boat minus this particular y component, that is VC of y component. That is equal to 25 minus 5, that is equal to 20 km per hour. So we got net velocity will become equal to 20. Done? Clear? In the same way, if you consider the resultant, this particular resultant, this particular resultant is making an angle alpha with the x-axis. Resultant making an angle alpha with the x-axis. That means this particular x-axis can also be written as this is resultant making an angle alpha with the x-axis. So this can be written as r cos alpha as well as r sin alpha. So what is this r cos alpha? If you take r cos alpha, the value of r is 475. 475 can be simplified as 475. If you take 25 outside, you will get 19 here. So that is equal to square root of 25 into 19. That is equal to 5 root 19. So r will become equal to 5 root 19. So 5 root 19 into cos alpha. Here you can see that this 5 root 19, that means r cos alpha, as well as this 5 root 3 are same because VC cos 30 as well as r cos alpha are on the same. That means both are going to be the same thing. So you can equate it. 5 root 19 cos alpha is equal to 5 root 19 cos alpha is equal to 5 root 3. So this 5 and 5 will get cancelled. So 5 and 5 will get cancelled. So 5 and 5 will get cancelled. We have a remaining root 19 cos alpha equal to root 3. That means cos alpha will be equal to square root of 3 by 19. Therefore, alpha is equal to cos inverse of 3 by 19. The cos inverse of 3 by 19, that is going to be 66.58 degree. So this angle will become equal to 66.58 degree. So if this is 66.58 degree, this angle will become the angle between the velocity of the boat, or how much the velocity of the boat will be getting shifted towards a resultant, that will be equal to 90 minus 66.58. That will be almost equal to 23.42 degree. 23.42 degree. Hope the video is useful. If you need any clarification, do let us know in the comment section. As a token of gratitude, please like to this particular video, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, keep watching, keep learning. Thanks for watching. Bye.